In today's video, I want to share another opportunity where you get to secure UN jobs. And this specific video is centered around people who are only in Africa. So if you are in Nigeria and you are in Kenya, today is the day that you get to enjoy the videos, because today's opportunities are centered around people who are in Africa. If you're coming across my video for the first time, my name is Kendi. I share information matters, relocation abroad, either to work, for study, or for conferences. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for tuning in. I really do appreciate you guys. I never take you for granted. Please do go down below, like, share, subscribe, leave a comment if you have any. Like and share, because you really help YouTube recommend this content to people who are looking for this kind of information. You will also motivate me. Please do remember turn on the notification bell so that anytime I upload, you are updated. Guys, you remember I did a video where I was saying UN has quite a lot of amazing opportunities, and I was going to do another video that is centered only for people in Africa. And today is the day, because these amazing opportunities will really give you a head start to work for the United Nations. And you know, United Nations is a very well-known NGO. Once you get to work for UN, your CV gets from 0 to 50 or 60 pretty quick. And the advantage of you working for the UN, even if it is a period of 10 months or worse, if 10 to 12 months, if because of most of their programs, if not full-time, they're 10 to 12 months, you really get to connect with people from all walks of life. And then the higher the chances of you knowing where to look for jobs when they're advertising, because you are working under this very big umbrella. Today I want to share with you two amazing opportunities that will allow you to travel the world, to get to know and even sit in center stages like New York if you're a youth aged between 18 to 30 years. These are the opportunities you should be looking out for. Remember, in the previous video, I said I felt so bad because one of the opportunities that I'm going to share today, I wanted to really apply for them. And the only problem I had was that I am not in Africa, my bad. And I feel so bad because if I knew such opportunities while I was back at home, these are the kind of things I will be running up to grab. So if you really know you do not have anything to do and you really want to set yourself apart and be in a place where you're going to be equipped, you're going to travel the globe, because today's opportunities are very exciting, then please do watch this video. I'll leave the links definitely, as always, on the description box so that at your own free time you read about it. It is also very important for me to mention that these amazing opportunities were advertised as at 20th December, and that is the day I shot this video, or I'm shooting this video, and they are closing the first or the second week of January. We are going to look at that. So please do ensure that you apply as soon as you get to watch this video, because these spaces tend to fill up quite fast. I also want you to understand this. When you're applying for UN positions, they really want people who are very meticulous and who can articulate themselves in English very well, because some of these positions you're going to sit in cohorts of more than 8,000 youths in USA, in New York. So you need to be very, very well represented, well spoken in terms of English. They will ask you to write essays when you're doing this application, and those are essays of around 1,000 words. So they will be picking every little mistake you make, because they want to pick the top cream of the top cream to represent their said countries. Remember, when you're going for these cohorts, like for example, because one of the opportunities I'm going to talk about is where you're going to go to New York. When you're going for such cohorts or conferences, and you're, for example, a Nigerian, there's a cohort for Nigeria, there's a cohort for Ethiopia, there's a cohort for South Sudan, there's a cohort for Kenya. You're going as delegates, and each country has 20 delegates. These 20 delegates are going to represent Kenya, Nigeria, Ghana, South Africa, and all of you are meeting in New York. And there are going to be discussions. and definitely people are going to articulate themselves in English language. So you really need to know how to be self-spoken, how to be confident, and how to put your this amazing opportunity. The first one I'm starting with is available for Kenya, South Sudanese, and other countries that we are going to look at. The call for applications, the UN Youth Delegates Program 2024 applications now open for Kenyan youth. This job was posted on 19th December. I saw it on 20th December. So who can apply? Young, highly motivated people between the age of 18 and 32. It is not 30, sorry, it is 18 and 32 with a sufficient command of English language. Further applicants need to be available also for travel. That is why I said you really need to be available to travel, because for these delegate forum, you'll be traveling a lot the whole of that year. Apply to take part in the UN Youth Delegates Program 2024. The program aims to support, guide, and dispatch new generation of youth delegates in South Sudan, Ethiopia, Tanzania, Uganda, Kenya, and Sudan. So there's Sudan, Ethiopia, Tanzania, Uganda, Kenya, and South Sudan. If you're one of the 20 selected candidates, you have already secured the opportunity to be a youth fellow and access to UN internships and outreach program. You will have to be available for all the dates. They are looking for people because you will be traveling across the globe for quite of all the time of the whole of now 2024, because there'll be conferences in and out of your country which are fully paid for by the UN. So you do not need to worry about that. Your only job is to just be available, know how to express yourself in English, and have the credentials that they're requiring, and apply and ensure that you give a crystal crisp application. The benefits of participation: if you are among the 20 candidates chosen, you will secure a coveted position of the youth fellow, gaining access to UN internship and outreach programs. Additionally, you'll be invited to a national assessment workshop in Nairobi alongside 20 fellow youth UN fellowships from across the country. There is also a national assessment workshop, commitment and eligibility. Both fellows and delegates are expected to attend and travel to various events. That is why, guys, I'm telling you, you need to be available. So I wanted us to look at how the application forms look like, so that for people who really feel like they want to go through this route or apply for these opportunities, they can go through it. As I've said, it is around for Sudan, South Sudan, Ethiopia, Kenya, Uganda, and Tanzania. Further, we aim to build a UN associations in all the participating countries. Also, all you need to do is provide us with your full legal name as written in your passport. Definitely, guys, you have to have a passport, because if you want to travel and to work for the UN, you'll be traveling in and out. Your birth date, your gender, your email address, your phone number, in which country, for example, in Kenya, in which state do you live? Nairobi, Central, Eastern, Rift Valley, Coast, Western, Nyanza. How would you rather your command of English, disadvantaged groups if you're any? Are you available to all the following days? National Education Assessment Tanzania, regional training March, another regional training May, another regional training July and June, and the New York UN General early October, November, December, and end of year farewell, it is in December. So there is a lot, and all the characters, the essays to be written are also shared on the application. Please go through the document to find it. Another one we are going to look at is join the 5th cohort of the SDG Advocate Program. This one is specifically for Nigerians. So the SDG Advocate Program Cohort 5, we are excited to announce the applications are now open for the 5th cohort of Sustainable Development Goals Advocate Program. So this is specifically for Nigeria only. So if you're really looking for opportunities and you're in Nigeria to work for the UN and to just know where to step your foot first, then this is the place. Program and goals improve awareness and the theoretical knowledge of Nigeria youth about SDGs, integrate substantial development into schools nationwide, develop and strengthen youth networks to engage and monitor SDG implementation. Benefits of the program is acquire knowledge and skills on SDG, world recognition and certification for outstanding contribution to SDG, building a network of like-minded people, access to mentor providing guidance and support, developing practical skills in project management, community engagement and advocacy, enhancing resumes and career prospects through SDSN membership access upon completion. Also, application link is there. If you find it suitable for you, you just apply. So guys, these opportunities are there. I leave this link on the description box. Then at your own free time, you can always apply if you choose to apply for these amazing opportunities. Please, if you really want to go through these amazing opportunities, do so at your own free time. Please, I am also sharing with you how the SDG Advocate Program application page looks like. You can go that at your own free time. Remember to leave a comment, subscribe, turn on the notification bell. If you have any question, leave it down below in the comment section. If you want more consultation, book with me a one-on-one session on seller. My link is on the description box. Until next time, see ya.